Yeah, and really quickly,
Yeah.
let's finish really quickly. We've talked about Tim Ryan, who lost. You talked about Stacey Abrams. I want to talk about how she has revolutionized politics in Georgia. Joe Biden won. You know, it's so interesting. Harry Reid used to be a guy that had the state wired. He's one of the few guys that you could call and say, what's going to happen? And he'd tell you. Those sort of politicians don't exist anymore. About 2 days before voting ended in Georgia, we called and said, how's Georgia going to end up? Stacey Abrams, when it was looking bad for Biden, she goes, he's going to win by about 10,000, 11,000 votes. And I'm like, okay, well, that's a little, you don't have to show. I'm like, that's a little too specific. 2 or 3 days later, Biden won by 10, 11. And I said, oh my God, I've never seen anybody with a state wired like Stacey Abrams. She may have lost, she lost, we understand that. But talk about how she put Georgia on the map for Democrats.
The infrastructure that the New Georgia Project, led by Stacey Abrams, built is the infrastructure, along with the investments from the Democratic National Committee. If you talk to Jamie Harrison, he'll tell you they gave real money to Georgia this cycle. The DSCC gave real money to Georgia. The work that Stacey Abrams did is the reason that Georgia was in play in 20, is in play right now, and will continue to be in play for the cycles to come. And so sometimes you do not get to reap the immediate benefits for yourself of the work that you do. And I think that that is a story that black women all across this country know all too well. But people better stand up and give Stacey Abrams her flowers.
That's right.
By the way, Moses.
Thank you.
I lost my preacher. So I'll talk to my preacher. He left.
Yeah.
Moses. He led the Jews to the promised land, but he didn't get there himself.
He didn't get there himself, but God took care of Moses.
Yes,
Keep reading the Bible. God said, I will bury Moses. Y'all leave Moses alone and let Joshua keep going. And Stacey will get her due. God will reward Stacey. Anytime you see Ossoff and Warnock and Biden in Washington, you're looking at the work of Stacey Abrams.
That is called rap.
Amen.
All right, still ahead.